Good morning, everybody. I am Catherine Govea, certified pediatric sleep consultant and founder of Cloud9 Sleep Consulting, and I'm so happy that you're joining us for Sleep Tip Tuesday. Today, we're going to be talking about those early birds. I've had a lot of questions come in over the past couple of weeks about families struggling with really early morning wake-ups, anywhere between the 4 and 5 a.m. hour. And nobody really likes to get up that early. So there are 3 tips that I have to share with you today that can help us identify if there's something going on that might be triggering your little one's early morning wake up. The first tip is to look at their environment. So we want to make sure that their room is cool, dark, and quiet. Oftentimes what happens in the early morning hours is that the sunlight is starting to come in. It might be creeping in through cracks in the shades or the curtains, and even just that tiny amount of light can trigger a wake up. Also, sometimes in the early morning hours, people are starting to walk their dogs and there might be dogs barking or there might be trucks going by, different noises outside your home that could also be triggering a wake up if your child is in a lighter phase of sleep at that time of day. So make sure that the room is cool and comfortable, make sure that it's as dark as you can possibly get it, and make sure that it's quiet and that you're using consistent white noise to mitigate any environmental sounds. The second thing we want to look at when we're struggling with early morning wake-ups is schedule. Oftentimes, children who are overtired will wake up early. And I know it seems kind of counterintuitive. Oftentimes we think, well, if they're waking up early, we'll just keep them up later and then they'll sleep later, surely. But generally that is not the case. We know that sleep begets sleep. And so if your little one is struggling with early morning wake-ups, I would highly recommend looking at their schedule and trying an earlier bedtime. You can even move it 15 minutes earlier every couple of days to see if you can kind of find that sweet spot where they're still going to sleep pretty easily, but also elongating their sleep in the morning. The last thing that we want to look at is how you're managing those early morning wake-ups. Are you inadvertently reinforcing the wake-up by how you're handling it when your child does wake up in the morning? If they wake up at 4:30, are you rushing in to get them and starting your day right away? If you are, that might inadvertently be reinforcing that wake-up. So I would highly recommend thinking about choosing an okay to wake time, a time that feels comfortable to you and your family to actually start your day. So maybe it's 5:30, maybe it's 6 o'clock, whatever works for your family, but make that the set point that you're not going to get your child up and out of their crib or out of their bed before it hits that point. By keeping a consistent okay to wake time, we're teaching children that it's not time to get up yet. And so oftentimes if we give them a little bit of time and space, they are able to get themselves back to sleep. So those are 3 tips and tricks for helping to navigate early morning wake-ups. And what I would say is if you are struggling with that and you've tried some of these things and you feel like you're still just stuck and you're spinning your wheels, please reach out. I would be happy to set up a complimentary discovery call where we could kind of chat about what you're struggling with and what you've tried and kind of come up with some options for working together. I would be so happy to help you do that and get you more sleep in the morning. So that is it for Sleep Tip Tuesday today. I hope that's helpful and I'll be back again next week. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.